it's one of those things, everybody has between, what, 8 and 12 movies, if they're watching TV and it comes on, you watch it.
Right.
Whether it's the 67th time or the 143rd time or whatever it is. And the Wizard of Oz is like that. I mean, you know, when it comes on, you just sit down and that's, okay, well, this is what I'm doing for the next hour and a half.
Don't you still marvel when they go from black and white to color?
Yeah.
Like the whole experience is so
surreal.
Surreal, yeah.
Absolutely, no doubt about it. Well, 80 years ago now. This is the 80th anniversary of the Wizard of Oz.
Wow.
And so they've done the Perth Mint has done a special coin in solid silver, colorized, of course, officially licensed, but they only did, interestingly enough, as there's millions of Wizard of Oz fans around the world, there's only 5,000 of these done for worldwide distribution this incredible limited edition. We started off with, I think, about 275 of them, somewhere in that range. We debuted it this morning, gave everybody their first look at it, celebrating the 80 years of Wizard of Oz. It's one of those things, we don't see a lot of collectibles from the Wizard of Oz. There's some out there. It's a hard license to do and to get.
Do you ever see other coins from the Wizard of Oz?
I've never seen another licensed Wizard of Oz coin out there in the marketplace. Right. So this is unique in that respect. The other thing is the phenomenally small number that they made. Yeah. The fact that they only made 5,000 coins.
For the whole world.
For the whole world. That's not like our allocation. Right. Like an American Silver Eagles, our allocation is like 600,000 pieces, okay? You know, for this, it's like 250. Right. If this was an American Silver Eagle with a limited edition of 5,000, it would be spectacular in terms of, just truly spectacular in terms of the pricing. We'd add a 0 or 2 zeros or even 3 zeros at the end of this thing to get a feel of how expensive that it would be. But this right here at $139, and we did an event price, which I think was really cool too.
But this isn't commemorative either, is it? Because a lot of people will see the coloration and go, well, that's not a real coin. That's some kind of like a commemorative medallion. Right.
No, this is actually made by the Perth Mint in Australia, so it's legal tender. It's a silver Australian dollar that they did this. They got the licensing. They worked with the Perth Mint. This is actually a coin, which makes it a numismatic collectible as opposed to a medallic collectible that you have out there that anybody can make. So this was made, like I said, by the Perth Mint, made by by Australia.
What is this?
This is the box. Let me show you the box.
That's so cool.
Check this box
That's
out.
really beautiful, actually.
So here's how you do that.
Oh, no way. Oh,
Isn't that cool?
Is clever. Oh, that's so pretty. What a nice presentation.
I'm going to take this one, put that in. Oops, it has a little puff to protect it. So that goes
that's beautiful.
just...
So you can actually still look at the coin even though you have the box closed.
See, like this.
That's beautiful.
And then take that out. Check that out. Just like that. And see
gorgeous.
These are magnets.
Oh, clever, clever.
And see, so they just go like that. Isn't that great?
Oh, and there's your certificate of authenticity.
Of course, right in there with coins with the, has a certificate.
How did you find this one?
We do a lot of business with the Perth Mint, so they do a lot of cool things. Because the U.S. Mint is really limited by the laws of the United States. I mean, it has to be an act of Congress. Literally, Congress has to, the House and the Senate, and everybody has to pass. Well, we know how hard that is.
Yeah, okay, I'm surprised we have any money at all.
At all. It's amazing that we have any money. Exactly.
How do we have coins at all?
But the Australian government has basically allowed the Perth Mint to make their own decisions. That's to be very much creative. The Royal Canadian Mint has done the same thing. That's why, you know, we did a Superman coin with the Royal Canadian Mint and that kind of stuff. So these are, well, they're mints that are connected with the government. They're more, they have a little more autonomy, if you will, than the United States Mint does. Their hands are tied pretty tightly by Congress to be able to do this. And so that's why we do these. Look, if this was a Wizard of Oz coin made by the United States Mint, $2,000. I mean, $3,000. Who knows? It'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, right.
It would be insane. So great opportunity right there.
Okay, guys, and it's brand new today. It is event price, and that is a temporary markdown. That's not because it's on sale. It's just we had a nice coin show. We marked it down a little bit.
Well, and understand, I only started with 250. I don't know what we have left.
We have less than 200 remaining in that. So just stay right there for it.